Fall Classic here in Greenfield, Indiana, here at the Kevin Newman program. And tonight we have a wonderful set of genetics to offer for you. A great set of breeders. There's 10 breeders in this sale that have put their best foot forward and brought a great set of Angus genetics for you to evaluate tonight. You know, this marks the 11th year on this great sale, and this is the deepest, strongest set of show heifer prospects and bred cattle that we've ever had to offer to the public, and it's a great tribute to the breeders here in the state of Indiana that have done a wonderful, wonderful job. It's always my pleasure to work with Kevin Newman, and he does a tremendous job of breeding Angus cattle. He's a great person and a dear friend. If you'll put your hands together for our host this evening, Mr. Kevin Newman. Kevin?
Thank you. I wanted to thank everybody for coming this evening and all the times you guys have supported over the years. Lauren and I were talking, kind of shooting the bull there last night, and we both decided we're getting to the age that our warranty's about up. I don't know whether you guys know it, but Lauren's had some issues, and so have I. So I got to thank a bunch of people to even get this sale on this year. So bear with me for just a second. First of all, no specific order, Richard and Jennifer Keller, Barry Bishop, Caitlin and Cody Gardner, Jonathan Everhart, Klein and Liz Jensen, my wife, of course, and Jim and Diane Hazlett and Katie Sparks. Without these, I wouldn't have been able to get anything done because I broke my ankle and Lauren's trying to get a hip. So, but we decided our warranty was up, and the wives decided there was no trade-in value, so they're just going to fix us. But I hope everybody has a good sale and find something you like, and thank you much.
How about another hand for Kevin and the crew here? Kevin, you just got some new, you just need some new running gear, that's all. Well, these consigners, along with Kevin Newman and his program, we have Ron and Amanda Ferris, Keller Angus, Jans Angus, Brandywine Cattle, Flat Rock Farms, Spring Valley Farms, Coverdale Angus, Ginder Angus, and Underwood Cattle. And we certainly appreciate everybody's effort on bringing a great set. We have a few special guests with us this evening. The president of the Indiana Angus Association is Steve Patton. First vice president is Ron Coverdale. Past president of the American Angus Association, Gary Dameron. And our IBCA president and past president of Indiana Angus, Jeff Shearfield, and certainly appreciate all those guys being with us this evening. We'll work under the standard terms and conditions of the American Angus Association. If you need help with trucking, you can see myself or one of the guys after the sale, one of the consigners, and we'll help you with that. Insurance on your purchases, you can tell the clerks at the clerking desk over here to my right if you need insurance, and they'll help you with that. Herd health on all the cattle's in A, number one order. There is a sale order. Now, I want everybody to know that you can flip to the back. There are a few on there, so you don't forget about them. And also, we're on CCI Live tonight with Whitney Andrus, and certainly appreciate everybody tuning in. Working ringside today, we have Casey Jentz, your regional manager of the American Angus Association, and Lauren Wilson. Colonel Greg, it's always a pleasure. Good friend of mine from the state of Montana, does a wonderful job. It's a pleasure to work with you. The auction is all yours.
All right, thank you very much, Jeremy. It is a great pleasure of mine to be working here with all you great producers here in the state of Indiana. I think as you go out and you go through the stock, I think a set of females developed for you, the cattlemen in mind. I think a set of females that are going to go home and do a whale of a job for you. I think we're in some exciting times, folks, in the livestock trade in the United States of America. I know in the Midwest, we've been selling them open yearling heifers. The open yearling heifers in the Midwest are dollaring out anywhere from $2,000 up to $2,500 to go to kill. There are no replacements being kept out there in the Midwest right now for that kind of money. They're all going to feed. So for those of you that have the wherewithal, for those of you that have a little feed around you and can handle some of these bred stocks, I do believe it's going to be good for the next 2-3 years, folks. When you go to town and you start bringing these old cows into town, at least in the back in Montana, Wyoming, you bring them old cows into town right now, they're dollar now pound for pound at $1.40-$1.50. Our bulls, our 2,200-pound bulls, are bringing $1.70 up to $1.80. And we haven't seen that in about 8-9 years. And if anybody can remember back in 2014-15, folks, I think we're going to be there for the next 2-3 years. So you might as well set your satchel down and get you a nice set of these females around you here today. And I think with that, Jeremy, we're going to bring on that first lot.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to bring in lot 1 and 1A. We're going to sell you the pair, and we're going to give you a choice. Here's this great Conley Black Cap Empress, $99.40. She's a daughter of the $70,000 Gen X sire Stevenson Turning Point, back to the $140,000 Penners Double Black, and that great Van Dyke Miss Traveler family. The cows examined safe, due AI to the $65,000 SAV extension. She's got one of the really good heifer calves that you'll find in this offering at her side, and there is an update. She is by Conley Express, the $400,000 record seller. Out of that great cow, we're going to give you a choice, lot 1 or 1A.
Yes, sir. We're going to choice you 1 or 1A, and you talk about a big-time opportunity. There she is. And now somebody give me $25,000 on a pick. And give me $25,000 there, and down 25, and down 3, down 4, and down 4, get on the 5, down 5, down 5, down 55, 6 now, and down to get a 5, get on the 5, down 7, and down 7, get on the 5, get on the 5, down 75, 8,000, down 5, and down 85, down 9, and down 9, down 5, and down to the head, get on the 5, get on the 5, get a big-time opportunity, folks, down 10, and down 10, get on the 10, down 11, and down to get on 11, get on 11, get on 11, down 12, and down get on the 12, down 13,000, and down to get on the 3rd, get on the 3rd, but how about 12.5, I'll trade you, and down 5, down 12.5, and down get on the 5, down 12.5, and down get on the 5, and get on the 5, get on the 5, get on the 5, there's a beautiful cow, and she might have the best heifer calf standing outside. Now there is a ripping good heifer calf. Now 13,000, internet's in, and down 13, and down 30, get on the 3rd, get on the 13, $13,000 there, Lauren, you're out, 13, down 5, and down get on the 5, now 14,000, you're out again, sir, and down you got to be 14, and down get on the 4, get on the 4, get on the 4, now 5, now 15,000, down get on the 5, get on the 5, get on the 5, you got to be 15, Lauren, and down how about now 15.5, now 16,000, now 16,000. Now 16. Might have the best heifer calf outside. 16. And now 16.5. Internet you're out. And get on the 5. Get on the 5. 16.5. 16,500. Now 17. And get on the 7. Get on now 18. And get on the 8. Get on the $18,000 here. You better be asking for wholesome advice over there, sir. 18. And get on the 8. Get on the 18. 18. And how about 17.5? We come a long ways. Now 18. Internet, you got to be 18,000. Now 18. And now 18.5, sir. Sir, have you ever rode in the back seat of that car on the way home? 18.5. And how about get on the 5? Get on the 5. Get on the 5. 18.5. And how about get on the 5? Get on the 5. Get on the 5. One more time. 18.5. $18,500 there. Down 5. I sold her $18,000 heading to Oklahoma right there. 627.
Thank you.
He takes the cow, okay?
That leaves this great heifer calf by the Conley Express out of that great female that we just sold. Here's one of the top heifers of tonight. Lot number 1A.
Yes, sir. You come to buy you a fancy heifer calf. Now there she is, 1A. And now but get on 3, 4. And now but get on 4, get on 4, down 4,000, down 5, get on 5, get on 5, down 55, 6 now. And now get on, you got to be 6,000, Lauren, you're out, 6 now. And now 5, get on 5, now 7. And now get on 7, you got to be 7,000, Lauren, you're out, down 7. And now get on 7, get on 7, down 7,000, down 5. And now get on 5, down 8. And now you're out again, sir, $8,000 there, and down 8. And now 88, down 5, 85, get on 5, down 9, and down 9, down 5. And down 35, you got to be 95, sir. And down 30, down 10. And down 30, get on the 5, get on the 5, down 11,000, down 11. And down 30, get on 11, down 5. And down get on the 5, down 12. And down 30, you got to be 12, sir. And down 30, get on the 12, get on the 12, get on the 12, down 12,000, down 5. You're not sure out, 12,5. And down 30, get on the 5, and get on the 5, down 13,000, down 13,5. And down Lauren, you got to be 13,5. And down get on the 5, get on the 5, get on the 5, down 14,000. And down 5, down 15,000. And down get on the 5, get on the 15. Get on the 15, $15,000 there, 15. And how about get on the now 5 internet? Nope, I took it right in. Internet, you got to be 15.5. And how about get on the 5? How about get on the 5? 15.5, $15,500 there, and down 5. I sold her $15,000, 15,000. And the buyer number 1. 160.
Goodbye. Next in, lot number 11. Lot number 11, now here's one of my favorites of tonight. Here is a great April show heifer prospect by the record-selling Conley Lead the Way, the $1 Million Bull, back to the great Mulbin Pride, and the dam is a maternal sister to the true international grand champion, the great Conley South Point. They're going to retain a half embryo interest. Lot number 11.
Yes, sir. You come to buy as good an offer today, ladies and gentlemen. There she is, right there. You come to build you a program. There she is. And tell somebody, give me $25,000 for her. Give me $25,000 here. And tell 25. And tell 45. And tell get on the 5 to get on the 5 down 55 6,000 down 5 7. And tell to get on the 7 to get on the 5 to get on the 5 8,000 down 5 9. And tell 5 10. And tell to get on the 11 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 to get on the $13,000 there down 13. And tell to you come to buy as good an offer. There she is. 13. And tell 5 now 14,000 and down 5 down 14,500 and down to get a 5 15,000 now 5 and down to get on the 5 I don't get on the 5 15,500 and down to get on the 5 I don't get on the 5 down 15 you're in a trial 15,500 and down to get on the 5 down 15,500 $15,500 here down 5. I sold her 15,000 right out front. Casey got her 15,000 and the buyer number 195 going to a great program. Yes sir. Good eye right there, sir.
Thank you. Next in, lot number 23. Lot number 23, I tell you, we got special heifer calves all the way through this. Here's a 3 Aces Untouchable back to the Triple Crown winner, the great Dameron First Impression, out of the popular Last family. This female's owned by the Flat Rock program. They're going to retain a flush on this female. Here's lot number 23.
Yes, sir. Lot 23, you want them feminine and good. Now look at her. And tell somebody, give me 10,000 for her. Give me $10,000 there. Down 10. 3 Aces. And down 3 4. And down get on the 5 to get on the 4. Down 4,000. Down 5. Down 45. And down get on the 5. I don't get on the 5 to get on the 5. I don't get on the 5. Down $4,500 there. Down 7.5. And down to get a hand down 47.5. And down to get a hand down $5,000 there. 5. And down to get on the 5. I don't get on the 5 to get on the 5. Down $5,000 there. Down 2.5. And down to get a hand down 5. And down to get on the 5. I don't get on the 5 to get on the 5. I don't get on the 5. I don't get on the 555. And down to get Casey's in 5,000. I need 55. And down to get in that town. And down to get on the 5. Down 55. $5,500 there. Down 5. I sold her $5,000. 5,000. 405. Good number right there. 405.
Thank you. Nice buy. Next in, lot number 14 by the $1 Million Conley Lead the Way. Back to the great Patricia 36KN, one of the top donor females in the Kevin Newman program. Back to the $15,000 past top seller. Here's lot number 14, one of these great Patricias by the $1 Million Bull.
Yes, sir. Lot number 14. We're in the heart of them now. Lead the way. Right there. And down 4 or 5. And down get on the 5. Get on the 5. 4,000. Down 2.5. And down to get on 5. And down get a 5. Down 7.5. And 47. And down $5,000 there. 5. There's a fancy one now. If y'all waiting on that next one, she's going to cost more. And down $5,000 there. 5. And down get on the 5. Get on the 5. And get on the 5. Get on the 5. Down $5,000 there. 5. And down get on the 5. Get on the 5. And get on the 5. She's as clean as you make one. Now watch her go across that screen. She moved like a cat. Give me 5,000. 5,000 so. And how about get on the 5? How about 7.5 one time? And how about get a hand on 40? 7.5 there now hand down 47.5. And how about get on the hand on 40? 7.5 there now hand down 7.5. 47.50 phone there now half down 47. 4. 2.5. 5. Now you can be 45. 4,500. If you're waiting on that, what is she going to cost triple? 4,500. There's a good effort calf. 4,500. 7.5. And how about get a hand on 7.5? And how about get a hand on 47.5? They're now hand down 47.5. They're now has sold her 4,500. And the buyer number 195. Thank you.
Thank you, Lannis. Next in, lot number 24. Lot number 24 coming in next. Now here's this proven queen. Here's a daughter of the good times, back to the priority, back to that legendary Dameron Proven Queen family. Here's a powerful March heifer that has a beautiful look, and it'll be competitive at all levels. Here's lot number 24.
Yes, sir. She might be the pick of the day for me, ladies and gentlemen, right here. When you want phenotype and you want to put one on the end of a halter, now look at her. And now somebody give me $25,000 for her. Give me $25,000 here, 25. And now 4 or 5. And now I got got 4,000 bid. 2.5. And down 2.5. Down 5. Down 7.5. And down you're out, sir. 47.5. And down 5. Down 55. 6.5. And down 5. 7. And down you want one to whip them now. There she is. Down 5. Down 8. And down $8,000 there. And down 8. And 75. Down $8,000 there. And down 8. And how about 75? I'll trade with you. And down 5. Down 75. And 75. You come to buy his good offer today now, folks. There she is. 75. And down 5. The boys are looking at you. And down 75. Down 8,000. And you got to be $8,000. Did you get it? Now 85. How about 2.5? We'll do it the hard way. 2.5. And now 5. And now 85. And now 7.5. Down 9. And down 9,000. Down 2.5. And Lauren around. Down 2.5. And 5. Down 95. 7.5. And down $10,000 there. 10. Down 5. And down 5. Going to find and see where to get out. And 5. Down 11. And down little Lauren around. You got to be $11,000 there. Lauren's out. 11,000. And down 5. 11.5. Down 12. And down you're out again, sir. Down 12. And down 5. And down see where to go. Get out. And 5. Down 13,000. And down 13. How about you got to be 13. Down 5. And down 13. 5. 14. And down 14. 14. 14. You're out again, sir. 14. 5. Down 15,000. And down 15. And 50. 50. How about you got to 15. 15. 15,000. If I put you at 14. 5. You got to be 15 on the internet. And down 50. How about you got to 14. 5. 15. $15,000 there. Down 15. I sold her $14,500 Lauren's way. 14. 5. 160. You got a good eye, sir. 160.
Nice buy. Next in, lot number 4. Lot number 4 coming in next. Here's this beautiful January prospect from the Flat Rock Farms. Here's the surveillance back to the legendary Cabin Creek Sandy, the original Sandy that's produced all these top sellers and past champions around the country. A maternal sister to the grade 804 and 905. Here's lot number 4, the surveillance.
Yes, sir. You want them big and you want them long and you want a mama cow in the making. Now there she is. Lot number 4. And now somebody give me $7,500 for her. Give me $7,500 there. Now 75. And now 3, 2.5 high. And 2. Down 5. Down 7. Down 4. And now down 4. Now $4,000 there. Down 4. And now 7. Down 4. Got to be $4,000 there for. And now 2.5. And now 5. Now you got to be 45. And 5 and 45 and 5 Lauren's out 45 and 45 45 down 5 down 45 now 7.5 and 47 and that's out down 47.5 47.50 from there down 7.5. I sold her 4,500 and the buyer number 155. Good eye right there. They're going to like her. 155.
You love these Sandies. You love these Sandies. Here's a daughter of Blacklist, one of the most popular bulls in the breed, back to the legendary Roxy. Here's one of the all-time great Sandies that done tremendous amount of winning across the country. She's your past National Western Grand Champion. I tell you what, here's a special female that the Coverdale program brought us tonight, lot number 8.
Yes, sir. Line number 8, you want them feminine. Now look at her. And now somebody give me $7,500 for her. She's a Blacklist. Now 75. And now 3, 2.5 high. And 2. Now 35. And now 37. And now 4. Now 4. Now 4,000. 2.5 high. And now 7.5 high. And now $5,000 there. 5. And now 5. Now 2.5. And now 2.5. Now 5. And now 55. Internet, I got 5,000 right ahead. You got to be 2.5. And now Internet's out, 2.5. And Oklahoma, you're out. You got to be 50, 2.5. And you want them feminine now. There's a good one. 50, 2.5. Internet's out. And now 2.5. And now 50, 50 and a half. There now 2.5. 50, 2.5 on there now half. I sold her $5,000. 5,000. And the buyer number 150. Good eye, sir. 150.
Next in, lot number 25. Next in, lot number 25 coming in next now. Here's this Missy. Here's the Primo. Here's the great Primo daughter back to the currency out of that Missy family that rose to fame at the Prairie View Farms program in Illinois. Here's a beautiful April prospect, lot number 25.
Yes, sir. Right there. You want rib shape and you want femininity. Now look at her. And now somebody give me 10,000 for her. Give me 10. You walked out there and you went through that pin, folks. You stood there and you looked at both of them for about 10 minutes before you figured it out. There is a ripping good one right there. Give me $10,000 there. and down 4 to the half high, and 2 down 5 down 5 down 7 down 5 down 5 down, and down 5 down 5 down 5 down 5 down $5,000 there to the hill, and down 2 down 2, but hand there now half 50. I'm on the money, 50 to the hill, and down to the hill, and down 2, but hand there now down to the hill, and down to quality considered, folks. That is the cheapest one we've showed you right there. 52 and a half, and down 2 and a half, 5, and down 5,500, and down 5, 5,500, down 5, down 6,000, down 6, down 5, and down 65, and down Lauren, you're out 65, and down 5, 65, down 7, and down 7, 7, did you do it? Down 7, now 5, and down 75, and 70, sir, down 75, and 70, now $8,000 there, down $8,000 there, down 8. I sold her 7,500, sir. You just paid for the load right there. 7,500. Good eye. 160.
Next in, lot number 19. Lot number 19 out of that record-selling verified. Back to the Great Express from the Primrose Lady family. The grandmother was a foundation donor in the Conley program that came out of the Krebs dispersal. Here is lot number 19, a Great Primrose.
Yes, sir, right there. Come out of a really good cow herd now. Come out as good a cow herd as there is in all the world right there. She has got maternal power. Lot number 19. And now somebody give me 7,500 for her. Give me $7,500 there. Now 75. And now 3 to the half high. And 2. She got muscle now. Look at her. And now 35. Down 7 and a half. And now 37. 37. 7 and a half. And 37. 4. And now 4,000. Down 2 and a half. And now she got muscle down 5 and down 45. See if I get 5 down 7 and a half. And 47 down 5,000 down 5. And down $5,000. You want to do it? Down 5. $5,000 there. Down 5. I sold her 4,750. And the buyer number 255. Good eye right there.
Next in, lot number 13. Lot number 13 coming in. Oh, man, the news is good. Out of the great Lead the Way. Back to a Sub-Zero daughter. Back to the great 192. We know what that cow's done in the program. I tell you what, here's one of these great Patricias. It never fails. Here's one of the top prospects of the evening, right from the Flat Rock and Kevin Newman programs out of that great Patricia family. Lot number 13.
Lot number 13, and she got figures, too, to boot now. She got figures to boot. Look at her. And now give me 10,000 for her. Give me $10,000 here. Down 10. And down 3 to the half high. And down 5. There's a mama cow. Down 35. And down 2. 3,000. Down 2 and a half. And down 32. Down 32 and a half, and 32 down 2 and a half, and I got 25 bid, need 7 and a half, and 27 7 and a half, down 3, and down 3 got way in the back, 3,000, 2 and a half, and 32 phones out, 32 and a half, and 32 and a half, $3,250 there, down half, 32.50. I sold her $3,000 way in the back, 3,000, 345. Thank you.
Goodbye, John. Next in, lot number 17. Here's one of these Lead the Ways. A great bull that was a top seller at Embryos on Snow. He brought $1 million. Stems back to this great Monica Joe family and back to the great 870. Here's a powerhouse April heifer calf, lot number 17.
Yes, sir, right here. She might be 2-3 best mama cows in the making now. I like her. Lot number 17. She got muscle now, and she got a little more rib to her. I like her. I can pay 5,000 for her. I can pay $5,000 here. 5 and down 3 to the half high. And down 5 down 4 down 4,000. And down 4 Lauren around 4,000. And down 4 Lauren's out $4,000 there 4 and down 2 and a half. And down 42. But I down 2 and a half. Quality considered, folks. That's the buy of the day right there. 42 and a half. 42 and a half. 42 and a half there down half. $4,250 there down half. I sold her $4,000. 4,000. 130. You get the attaboy there. 130.
Next in, lot number 16. Lot number 16. Here's the biggest, stoutest, most powerful female tonight. Here's a big, stout daughter, Lead the Way. Back to a Bismarck from that legendary Valley family that rose to fame in Council Grove. Here is lot number 16.
Yes, sir. Right here. I got 3 stars, bar boys. There's a good one right there. It can be $20,000 for. It can be $20,000. She lead the way right there. And now 3, 4. And now 5. Now 3,000. Now 35. And now 5. Now 7.5. And now 37. Now 4. Now 2.5. And now 42. Now 42.5. Now 5. And now 45. Now 7.5. And now 47. Now $5,000 there. 5. And now 2.5, 5, and now 55, you gotta be 55, and 55, and 5, down 5, down 55, how about 52.5? You want to do that? Now 55, Casey. 55, 5,500. 5,500. It's a lot easier to ask for forgiveness than it is permission, sir. Just buy that sucker. 5,500. And down 55. And 55, down 55. $5,500 there. Down 5. I sold her 5,250 in the buyer number. 280.
Next in, lot number 3. Here comes lot number 3. Flip to the front of the book. Lot number 3 coming in next. Here is a beautiful March heifer calf by the ROV Show Bull of the Year, the great EXAR Blue Chip. Back to a balanced daughter, right back to that legendary 2355. She produced the $80,000 North American Reserve Grand Champion. I tell you what, everything's right here. Lot number 3.
Yes, sir. I don't know who did the sale order, but there's a female, folks, that could have been in the top 5. Now, there's a ripping good one. And now somebody give me 10,000 for her. Give me 10,000. I don't know who did that sale order, but there's one that could have been right at the very front of her. Now, there's a good one. And now 3 to the half high. And now 5. Now 7. Down 4. Down 4. Down 4,000. There's a good one right there. And down $4,000 there. Down 4. And down 4. $4,000 here, down 4. 37.5. Bless you. Down 4. Internet, you're out. 4,000. 4,000. Quality considered, the cheapest one we've showed you right there. 4,000. And down 4. I like her now. And down $4,000 if down 4. And down 4. Down 4. $4,000 there. Alabama's out. Down 4. I sold her 3,750 in the buyer number 160. Sir, you buy them for me every day of the week. You got a good eye right there.
Next in, lot number 15. Lot number 15. Here's a lead the way. Back to a Bismarck, and we talked about how great these Patricia females are. Here's another beautiful January prospect. Big, long, high-performance heifer here. Here is lot number 15.
Yes, sir, right there. Lead the way out of the Bismarck cow. And now 3 to the half high. And now 35. And now 25, 7.5. And 27. Now 27.50. And 27. She big, she long, she's a January born calf. She'll be ready to breed early. There's an awful good investment for the money now. And now 27.5. And 27. Give me 25 and $2,500 there, 5 and 25 and folks. She's not costing very many dollars per head when they're buying them replacement heifer calves out in the West. Them replacement heifer calves weighing 550 pounds to 600 pounds are dollaring out at $1,750 to $1,850 a head first cost right off the cow. And you got a beautiful heifer with a total program behind her, not costing very many dollars a head more. There's a pretty good investment. If you got a little wherewithal around you and you got a little feed around you, it's an awful good investment. 2,500 tall and now 25 and 25 because I wouldn't wait till next year. They're going to cost twice as much. And now 25 and 25 and down 5 down 5 down 25 and $2,500 here down 5 down 25 and 20. I got 2,000 and that's right here with me. 2.5 and 22.5 down 5 and down 25 and 25 and 5. Don't wait till next year. Down 25 $2,500 here down 5 down 25. I sold her 2,250. 385 got her.
Headed to Texas. Next
Texas bound.
Lot number 18. Lot number 18. Here is a daughter, the $77,000 verified, back to a blue chip out of the great Dameron Bardot family. That family has produced numerous champions and top sellers in the Dameron program. And the third generation dam is the past ROV cow of the year. Here is lot number 18, and guess what? Just a May baby.
That's right, May baby, and look at the femininity in her. I like her. Somebody can be 5,000 for her. It can be $5,000 there, 5 and down 2,000 down to the hill. 20 to the hand, 20 down 2,000 down to the hill. And down to the hand, 20 to the hand, down 20 to 50. And down to the hand, 15, 17 to hand 2. And down $2,000 there too. And down 2,000 down to the hill. And to the hand, 20 to the hand down to the hill, and to the hand 20 to 50 to 5, and down 25, and to the hand of money, down 5, higher than down 25, and to the hand of money, down 5, I'm 5 down 25, and down 7 and a half, and to the hand 27, Oklahoma's out 27 and a half, 27.50 on there down half. I sold her 2,500. Paid for his plane ticket right there, 260.
Lot number 22. Lot number 22. Here is a 24 karat. Back to a brilliance from that Sapphire Lady family, right from the Coverdale program. Here's a beautiful 24 karat. Lot number 22.
Yes, her 24 karat rib shape. I like her. Down 2,000 down to the hill. 20 down to the hill. 20 17, 18, and 1,800. 19, and down $1,900 there, 19 down 2, and down to the company 2, down 1, and down 21, down 2, and down to the company 2,200, and down to the company down 22, 3, and down 3, 4, down 5, down 2,500, and down to the company 5, down 7.5, and 27 company down 3, and how about 28? We'll do it the hard way. That young lady looks like she wants to buy it anyway. 2,800. And down to the company down 28. $2,800 there. You want to do it? 28. $2,800 there down 8. I sold her 2,750 in the buyer. 345. 245. I'm sorry. 245.
Lot number 5. Lot number 5. Now here's a real breeding piece. Here's a real breeding piece by the 24 karat out of the original Sandy, Cabin Creek Sandy. Here's a maternal sister of the great 804 and 905. 905 came through here in the second sale, and she brought $55,000. Here's a real breeding piece by the 24 karat. Lot number 5.
Yes, sir. Lot 5, and she has got the maternal power now right there. She got the making. And now somebody give me $7,500 for her. Give me $7,500 there. Down 75. And down 2,000. Down to the hill. And 20 to the hand. Down 5. Down 7. Down 3. Down 3,000. And 3. Down 3. Down $3,000 there to the hill. And down to the half 5. And down to the company down to Lauren. You're out 35. And down to the company down to 5. Down to 5. She got the maternal power. Down 35. And down 7.5. And 37, down 37 and a half, 37.54 there, down half. I sold her 3,500. 160. You're getting a whale of a set of females, sir.
I tell you what, I talked about it earlier tonight. We're moving into the great bred heifers. These bred cattle are as good as we've ever sold in this entire 11-year career of the Indiana Fall Classic. And I think we got a true highlight here with a pick of Cabin Creek Sandy daughters, one by the record-selling SAV Emblem and one by SAV Bismarck. I truly love these females. They are safe in calf. 6A is due January 6th to the great point guard, a past National Junior Show champion, and Lot 6B is safe to the KR Mojo, due January 3rd. Here's Lot 6A and 6B choice.
Yes, sir. You take one or you take them both. Now, you talk about a big-time opportunity. Now, look at there. Give me $20,000 on a pig. Give me $20,000 there. Down 20. And down 3, 4. And down 4, down 4, down 2 to the hill. And down 2 and 5. And down 5, down 7, down 5 to 5,000. Down 5, down 55. And down 55, 6,000. Down 5. And down 5, down 5, 65. And down 5, down 5, down $6,500 there. Down 5. And down 5, down 5, down 65. How about 2.5? Do you want to do it? And down 2.5. And down 2, down 62. But I got 6 right back there. Your other man on the right's got to be 2.5. Now 5. Now you got to be 65. 65. 65, I don't even think we got that calf paid for yet. 7.5. And down 7.5. And down 7.5. 60. That bull, now that KR Mojo bull, folks, if you have not got the opportunity to see that bull, he is going to be one of the big time bulls in the Angus breed. Believe what I tell you. He's coming out of a great program, and this heifer here is bred to one of the absolute great bulls there is in the Angus breed. Now you're going to hear a lot more of that KR Mojo. I got 6,500, 7.5, and down 7.5, down 7.5, 67.54 there, down 7.5. I sold her $6,500, 6,500. Takes B, I figured he did.
Thank you, Eddie.
Good eye, sir.
Thank you, Eddie. That leaves lot 6A. The emblem. She is safe to the Dameron FR point guard, a past national junior show champion. Lot number 6A.
Yes, sir. Right there. 6A emblem bred to the point guard bull. And down 4.5 high. And 2 down 45. And 2 down 45. Down 3,000. Down 2.5. And down 5. And down 3,500. Down 5. Down 7.5. And down 37. Down 37. Down half 4. And down 2.5. And 42, Lauren, you're out. 42 and a half. 42 and a half. 42 and a half. Now 45. Now, with Sankey, I figured out that's what you've been missing your whole life was a point guard. 47 and a half. 47 and a half. 47, 7 and a half. There, down 7 and a half. Sold 4,500. 4,500 in the buyer. You got a buyer number there, young man? $240. Thank you. $240.
Next in, lot number 28. Lot number 28. Here's one of these good Barbas. Here's one of Kevin's featured bred heifers and the Underwood cattle. Here's one of his favorites. She's by Conley Passport, that great herd sire in the program. Back to a round table, back to that legendary Barbara family that rose to fame in Crispin, Illinois for the Anderson family. Here's lot number 28. She's examined safe with sex heifer semen to the $65,000 extension. Lot number 28.
Yes, her. Right here now. Big time mama cow to make him bred to the SAV extension. She going to calve January 23rd. And now somebody give me $10,000 for. She could have her an explosion now. And now somebody give me $10,000 there. Down 10. And now 3.5 high. And 2 down 35. And 2 down 35. 7.5. Down 7.5. And down 37 4. And down 4,000. Down 2.5. And down 42. 5. 45. And down 45. And 45, down 7.5, and down 7.5, down $5,000 there, 5. She could lay down and have you one big time explosion now. And down 2.5, and 50, down 2.5, and 52.5, 50 there, down 2.5. I sold her $5,000, 5,000 in the buyer number. 170, 170. Thank you, sir.
Lot number 12 coming in. Lot number 12, another great Passport daughter. Back to the great Power Chip and the Patricia family. That 192 was a past top seller of this event. She sold for $15,000 for 1.5 interest. This cow is examined safe with sex semen to the $65,000 extension. Here's a real breeding piece. Lot number 12.
Yes, sir, folks. You want to gamble on one today? There she is, lot number 12 right there. I like the way she reads, and I like who they bred her to. Now, there could be a really good cross. And now somebody give me $7,500 for her. Give me $7,500 there. Now, you got maternal power bred to a great bull. And now 3.5 high. And now 35. And 3,000 down 2.5. And she'll be no cheaper. 32.5. And 32.5. 30, 3,500, and 35, down 7.5. Nope, now you give me 4,000, Lauren. 4,000, Lauren, and down 4, down 2.5, down 5, and down 45, and down 7.5, and 47, $5,000 there, 5. Sir, if you were going to gamble on one today, there she is, 5,000, and 5, down 5. Yes, sir. There you go. Maternal sister to the OIE champion that came right out of the program, and we're asking a measly $5,000 for her. And down 5. I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money, ladies and gentlemen, but there's the buyer right there. And down $5,000 there, and she's safe and calf. And down 5, $5,000 there. And down 5. I sold her $4,750. 255. 255. He knows.
Next in, lot number 26 and 27. 26 and 27. Here are two great heifers right from the Brandywine Cattle Company program. And they're out of a great Griswold donor cow with the Rosetta family. lot 26. Now listen up. She was bred with sexed passport semen on November 9th. And lot number 27 is safe to sex heifer semen due November 9th. Lot 26 and 27, these sisters, you can take your choice.
There you go. Take one or both of them right there. 26, 27, they are both safe to Conley Passport right there. To the Great Passport Bull right there. Give me $7,500 on a choice. Give me $7,500. I like them both. And now 3 to the half high. And 2 get on the 5, down 7, down 4, down 4, down. Get on the 5, get on the 5, get on the 5, get on the 4, down 4,000. You were on the money. 4,000. And now get on the 5, get on the 4, down $4,000 there. 4 to the half. And now 2 to the half, down 5. And now 45, down 7 and a half. And get on 47, down $5,000 there. 5. And now get on the 5, get on the 5, get on the 5, down $5,000 there. 5, and down to the half, and down to the half, down 5, and down, but get on the 5, down 7 and a half, and down, get on the 57, 6,000, down to the half, down 5, and down 65, and down to the half, and 65, Lord, you're out, 65, and down, but get on the 5, 85, and how to get 5, and how to get a hand, and see how to get on the half, down 7, and down, you're out again, sir, $7,000, Lawrence out, and down 7, and 7, how to get on the 7, how to get on the 7, down to the half, and how to get a hand, and how to get in half, to the half, and down 5, and down 75, and 75, and how to get on the 5, how to get on down 7 and a half, and 70, down 7 and a half, 77.50 phone there down half. I sold her $7,500, 7,500. Would you like them both, sir?
Hey, I got a vision. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. You want them both? 26. Okay. To 160, was that right? Buyer 160.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
That leaves lot number 27. She is safe in calf due November 9th. The passport with sex heifer semen. She's the eternity. Back to the great Rosetta, lot 27.
Yes, sir. 27, and I like her, Mama Cow. And down 3 to the half high. And 2, get on the 5, get on the 5, down 37, down 4, down 4, down 4,000. And get on the 5, get on the 5, get on the 5, get on the 4, down 4,000, down to the hill. And down 5, and down 45. And 2, get on the 45, get on the 5, 45. And 2, get on the 45, get on the 5, down 45, $4,500 there, down 5, and 2, get 45, now 7 and a half, and 47, 47, 47 and a half, 47.50 phone there, down half, sold her 4,500, and the buyer number.
That's okay. He deserves it. Thank you. Next in, lot 2A and 2B. 2A and 2B, here are two full sisters. They're by the ST Genetics AI sire of the great Penner's Tops. Back to the full sister to the $400,000 record-selling Conley Express, 7211. They're out of a great donor female. They are safe in calf with sexed heifer semen. They're both due to extension. I tell you what, everything's right here, 2A and 2B.
Yes, sir. 2A, 2B. Take one or both of them right there. Safe to extension right there. And down somebody give me $7,500 on a pig. And give me $7,500 there. Down 75. And down 3 to the half high. And 2, they're safe to the AI. Down 35. And 2, 35. Down 7 and a half. And 37. Down 37.50. And down 7 and a half. Down 4. And down 4,000. Down 2 and a half. And 2, 42, but I'm lowering around 42 and a half, and 2 and a 5, down 7 and a half, and down 47, and $5,000 there, 5, and but I'm at a get out 5, down, but I'm get out. Nope, hey, now just so there's no confusion now, I got 4,500 right over here. Casey, you got to be 7 and a half. Alabama, you got to be 7 and a half on the internet as well. 47 and a half. I got 45 right over here. 47 and a half. 47 and a half. Down low Nelly. 47 and a half. 47.50 falling there down half. I sold them 4,500 Lauren's Way. And the buyer number. You want them both? Takes A, 2A to 240. We'll sell you B. We'll sell you B right there. And 3 to the half high. And 2 to the half high. 35. Safety extension. 35. 7 and a half. And 37. And down 4. And down 4. Down 4. Down $4,000 there. Down 4. And down 7. Down 4. 4,000. There's a pretty good effort right there. 4,000. And down. It's our full sister. And down. I got 3,000 bids. She'll be no cheaper. 32 and a half. 32 and a half, 35. Now you're going to be 37 and a half. I got to take a man first, 37 and a half. Now 4,000. Now 42 and a half. 42 and a half. And 42 and a half. 42.50 there and a half. I sold her $4,000. 4,000. 210. Patience is a virtue, ma'am. Good eye right there.
Next in, lot number 31. Lot number 31. Here is one of the real good bred heifers now. She's by the record-selling SAV president, back to platinum, back to the great Monica Joe family. I think this is one of the very best females Coverdale Angus has ever brought us in the bred heifer section. She is examined safe AI to the S. Armstrong due January 12th. Here's a great daughter of president, lot 31.
Yes, her. She's a president daughter, and she's a reptile. There is as good as walk today, right there. Lot number 31. Somebody can be 10,000 for her. Can be 10,000. You want an Angus cow to make it now? There she is. Can be $10,000 there, Tia. And down 3 to the half high. And 2 5 35. And 2 35. We're on the money. 35. And down 2 35. 5 35. And 2 5 down 5, down 35, $3,500 there, down 5, and 2.5, she'll be no cheaper, 35, and down 2.5 high, and 35, down 5, down 5, down 35, $3,500 there, down 5, $3,500 down 5, down 5, down 35. I sold her 3,250. Put her on 215. 215 heading west right there.
Headed to the big sky. Next in, lot number 32. Here's a daughter of the $55,000 top seller, the great Cardon Annuity, a featured herd sire in the Krebs program, back to the Bright Lights daughter. She is examined safe to the Lazy JB Ego, the past Denver champion, lot number 32.
Yes, her. She bred to the champ. Now look at her. And now somebody give me $7,500 for her. And give me $7,500 there. Down 75. And down 3 to the half high. And 2 down 35. And 2 37 and a half 4. Down 4. You're lowering her out. 4,000. And down 4 2 and a half. Down 5. And down 45. 5 out again, sir. Down 45. And down 7 and a half. And down 47 and a half. There. Down 7 and a half. $4,750 there, now have $4,750. I sold her $4,500, 4,500. 340. Good eye right there.
Flip back one page. Here's a daughter of EMB +1. Back to the knockout from the Forever Lady family. Stems back to one of the all-time great Forever Ladies at 2610. She's examined safe AI due to the S. Armstrong, lot number 30.
Yes, her. She's a +1 out of the knockout, and she's bred to the S. Armstrong bull. Now there's a combo. And now somebody can be 5,000 for her. It can be $5,000 there, down 5. And down 3,000, down 2 and a half. And 32 and a half, and 32 and a half, down 7 and a half, and down 37 and a half, 4,000 down 2 and a half, and down 2 and a half, and 42 and a half, 5, and down 4,500, down 5, down 45, and 45 +1, and down 45, $4,500 there, down 5. I sold her 4,250. 340.
Here's her sister, lot number 35. Here's her sister by +1, back to the great Sarah's Dream. The dam is a maternal sister to Primo and the past national and junior show champion. She's examined safe AI to KR Mojo, lot 35.
Yes, sir, folks. You want a Angus explosion now. There you go. +1 with the KR Mojo. Now you're going to hear a lot more of that bull. And now somebody give me $7,500 for her. Give me $7,500 there. Down 75. And down 3,000. Down 2 and a half. And down 32 and a half, down 5, and down 7 and a half, 4, and down 4, down 2 and a half, and down 2 and a half high, and down 5, down 45, and 2 down 5. You're going to hear a lot more of that KR Mojo bull, and down 7 and a half, and down 7 and a half, down $5,000 there, 5, and down 5. How about 47 and a half? You want to do that one time? I got 4,500 right over here. Center field, now 5,000. Now 5,000. She could lay down and have you a $50,000 bull cow. And down 5. And down $5,000 there, 5. $5,000 there, down 5. I sold her 4,750. 170. Thank you.
Next in, lot number 33, one of the good bred heifers tonight now. Lot number 33 from Ginder and Jans. Here is a really, really good bred heifer. She's a Cadillac Ranch, back to a safe bet from that great Patton Blackbird family. Here's one of the good ones tonight. She's examined safe to the Cavanese sire and the Gen X sire. Stevenson Turning Point, lot 33.
Yes, sir. Bred to a great bull, the Turning Point bull. Cadillac Ranch bred Turning Point. Now somebody give me $7,500 for. Give me $7,500 there. Now 75. Now 3.5 high. And $5. Now 35. Now 7.5. 37. Now 37. Now 4. Now 4,000. Now 2.5. Now 2.5 high. Now 4,500. Now 545. Now 45. 45. Now 2.5. Now 45. Now 45. What was he trying to be? Is he wanting to be 42.5? Is that what he wanted to be? 40 what?
Oh my!
I hate to tell you, sir, but I'm on the wrong side of that Missouri River to ever take a $100 bid. My grandfather would shake this stool from me. How about 42.5? That's the best I can do. Now 45. Now 45. Sometimes I have to remember myself I'm 9 states over. 45. Down 2.5 high. 2.5 45. Down 45. That time zone gets me. Down 2.5 45. Down 5 soldier. 4,250.
Thank you, Bob.
330. You got a good heifer, sir.
Next in, lot number 34. Here's a circuit breaker. Back to the Northern Light. She's examined safe AI due to the Wilkes Regiment 9035. Lot number 34.
Yes, sir, folks. Look at this. Circuit breaker bred to the Wilkes Regiment bull. What did he cost that day? She bred to one of the most talked about bulls in the Angus breed right there. Somebody give me 10,000 for her. Give me 10. You want something a little different, bred a little different for this part of the world, folks. There she is. Somebody give me $10,000 here. Down 3.5 high. 35. I got 3,000. 2.5. 30. 32.5. Down 5. Down 7.5. 4. Down 4. Down 2.5. Lowering her out. 42.5. 4,250 there. Down 42.50. I sold her $4,000 heading to the state of Montana. 215. $4,000 heading west.
Next in, we're headed to a new division. Now, here's one of the true highlights tonight. Now, a true breeding piece coming in. Lot number 7. She's the lookout out of the great Sandy. She's a full sister to the great 804, one of the most talked about cows in the breed. And she's also a full sister to the great 905. 905, we sold her the second year of this sale for $55,000. She's the mother of Roxy, a heifer that we sold tonight out of that same great cow. I tell you what, this is a proven pedigree to produce proven champions. She's safe to the Dameron Blue Chip 1164, lot number 7.
Yes, sir. You come to buy the champ. There she is, lot number 7. Somebody give me 10,000 for her. Give me $10,000 there. Down 10. Down 3 to the hill. 35. Down 35. Down 7. 37. Down 37. Down 37.50. Down 37. I like her. Down 37. 37. We're on the money. We're away and going. 37.50. Just read that biography now. She has got champions upon champions upon champions now. 37.5. 37.50 falling there. Down half. I sold it. Did you do it? Down 4. Right between the L and the D. Down 4. And down 4. Down 4. Down 4. $1,000 there. Down 2.5. 42.5. 42.5. You could pay for your entire trip coming over here. 42.5. I sold her $4,000. 4,370. 370.
Next in, lot number 10. Lot number 10 coming next in. Here's this good 004 out of the great Cabin Creek Sandy 503. She is safe to Jesse James, a $285,000 past top seller. She's due January 10th, lot number 10.
Son of a gun. She's the 8180004, bred Jesse James, right there. And now somebody give me $10,000. There's an opportunity right there, folks. I give me $10,000 there at 10. And now 3 to the hell. I'll let y'all bid 2,000 down to the hell. And down to the half high. And down to the 5 down 7 hell. And down to the down 20, 7 down 3. And down to the 3 down $3,000 there. I got 27 I bid. You got to be 3. And down to the head. Everybody get down to 3. Everybody get down to 3. Everybody get down to 3. Down $3,000 there. Down 3. $3,000 there. Down 3. I sold her 2,750. 215 heading west.
Next in, lot number 29. Lot number 29, a Cadillac Ranch. Back to a rain dance from that Farrah family. She's bred to calve in September 23rd to Poss Maverick 151 from the Brandywine program. Here's a Cadillac Ranch, lot number 29.
Yes, sir. That's what Conley always wanted, was a Cadillac Ranch. And now somebody give me $5,000 for it. You ain't even listening to me. And now somebody give me $5,000 there. 5. And now 2,000 to the half high. And 20 to the hand. Everybody get down to 5. Down 7. Down 3. Nobody get down to 3. Down 3,000 to the half high. And everybody get down to 5. Get down to CCI bred to Poss Maverick. And down 35. Down 7.5. And everybody get down to 30. Everybody get down bred to one of the absolute good bulls there is in the Angus breed. 37.5. 37.5. What are you doing over there? You always wanted a Cadillac Ranch. Down 4. And down $4,000 there. 4. Conley, didn't you always want a Cadillac Ranch? Down 4. And down $4,000 there. Down 4. $4,000 there. Down 4. I sold her 3,750. 210, ma'am. You paid for your entire trip right there. Good eye.
Lot number 9. Lot number 9 coming in. Here's lot number 9. Here's the heartbeat. Now here's a powerhouse. This cow is a tank. Stout, deep, and powerful. She's a heartbeat out of the great 905, a cow that we talked about earlier that topped the sale in 2013 for $55,000 and went on to produce the Denver and American Royal Champion. Lot number 9, safe in calf.
Yes, sir, and she is examined safe to watch out, and you talk about muscle now. Look at the muscle in that cow. And now somebody give me $5,000 for her. You talk about muscle in the cow now. Look at her. And give me $5,000 there. 5. And now 2,000 to the half high. And 20, down 25. And now 2, to 25. 7 and a half. And now 7 and a half. 3. And now 3. And down to the down to the 3. Down to the half. And down to the half. Down 5. And now 3. Down to 5. Down 35. And down to 35. You cannot feed the muscle, ladies and gentlemen. You've got to breed it, and that son of a gun right there got it. 35, 7.5. 37.5. And I see where to get down. To get down 4. And how about to get down to 5? To get down to 5. She got as much muscle as you put in a cow. And down 4. And how about to get? How about 7.5? You want? Nope. Now 42.5. Case you're out. And down 2.5. And how about to get down to 42? Down 2.5. 42.50. Sean, you're out. You got to be 42.5. And how about to get down to 42? Down 42.50. I sold her for $4,000 heading to Oklahoma. 627. Good eye right there.
We got one show steer prospect. One show steer prospect in your last chance tonight. Lot number 36 and a great show steer prospect by the 24 karat 117. Back to the Cheyenne. Back to a Pathfinder Grand Dam. Here's a really good individual. Lot number 36.
Yes, her. 24 karat cat show steer. Give me $5,000 for. Give me $5,000 there. 5. And down 2,000. Down to the hill. 20. Down to the hill. And down 20. Down 5. And down 7. And how about 26? Anybody want to do that? 25, 2,600. That's what them steers are costing to go to feed, ladies and gentlemen. 26, 27. He's already halter broke. 27. And down 27. And down 20. And down 26. And 27. Down 7. Down 27. $2,700 there. Down 7. Down 27. I was hoping $2,600. 2,600. 330. Good eye there, young man. 330.
That's it. Well, I tell you what, everybody, if you'll please make settlement over the settlement table and get everything lined out for trucking and all that. We'll have a few totals here for you shortly. There's probably some food and refreshments around, and appreciate everybody being with us. Everybody have a safe trip home. Tonight we had 34 lots. Yep. So tonight we had 34 lots. 34 lots set a new record here at the Indiana Fall Classic, 204,100, and they averaged 6,044. 6,044. Let's give them all a great round of applause on a great sale tonight. Congratulations.